So I've seen this guy interviewed a couple times. His name is Tony Schwartz. If you don't know what Tony Schwartz is, Tony Schwartz actually wrote The Art of the Deal for Donald Trump. Donald Trump did not write it. He can't keep his head focused long enough to write an email. Are you kidding me? He could never write a book. In fact, I saw Tony Schwartz interviewed where he said after a couple days, he had given up because Donald Trump had no attention span whatsoever, and he was at the airport going to leave. He literally couldn't get the guy to focus on anything or tell him anything or have a conversation. He couldn't focus. So what he thought was, oh, I'll go back and I'll just listen in on all of his conversations on the phone, his business conversations, and I'll hear how he does business, and then I'll write the book. And that's what he did. And he said, he said all the things you think about Donald Trump. He's completely craven, narcissistic, has absolutely no attention span, knows nothing, and is nefarious in his business dealings. He's not ethical. So he put out this tweet because Trump is now selling that book to raise money for the campaign at $184. They'll sign it for you. So Tony Schwartz tweets out, Trump selling copies of Art of the Deal for $184 to raise money for a campaign. It isn't worth the paper it's printed on. I should know. I wrote it. 20,000 retweets. That's a pretty big retweet, right?
Pretty good. Yeah.
He still only has 700 followers, but still he got 20,000 retweets on that.
It's better than Louis C.K.
That's a lot of retweets. My biggest retweet is 11,000.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty big. So the reason why I showed this to the tweet to you is just to show you how stupid Trump supporters are. Like a lot of them, right? And it's fun. So this guy underneath asks Tony, hopefully you'll still get some royalties. And he says, no, all my royalties go to charity. And he says, oh, that's awesome. And then Philip Halloween, I'm guessing not his real name. Philip Halloween says, at this point, no one cares about your opinion. Just cash your checks and go away, traitor. Sounds like someone does care a little bit. In fact, that gets pointed out by Mind at Work Regina. She says, conundrum. I say no one cares, but demonstrate the opposite by commenting angrily in context that no one cares. So good for you, Mind at Work Regina. Or do you say Regina? And then he responds with, thank you for your comment. I'm sorry that you don't have enough followers to rate a reply. Please enjoy being muted. So he's trying to insult him by saying you don't have enough followers that would even reply to this. Except, as is pointed out by Scott D. Lowe, you do realize that you replied, right? So the tweet actually did get a reply. I just thought that was fun to see that guy get his ears boxed in twice within one thread. By the way, he went on to keep cut. Those people never, those are the hecklers, those drunk hecklers. They never acknowledge when they have no integrity. That's not what they're in this for. They have a problem. They're a defect in their personality. They need attention from anybody, and they can only get it negatively. So that's what Twitter and Facebook, they're filled with, and YouTube comments are filled with that stuff. And so you quickly I just thought that was funny. I thought that was very, very funny. No one cares about your goddamn opinions. I'll shut up. Turns out you do care a little bit. A little upset. Okay, that was fun.